President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi returns to Egypt after the G20 summit, where he called for an immediate ceasefire in Palestine and Lebanon. Prime Minister Madbouli praises Korea as key partner in Egypt's sustainable development goals. And Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli announces that the economy will grow in 4 key sectors. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has returned to Egypt after attending the G20 summit in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. During his address, President el-Sisi called for an immediate ceasefire to protect civilians in Palestine and Lebanon, highlighting the humanitarian crisis caused by ongoing Israeli aggression. He also emphasized the need for global partnership to tackle hunger and poverty, proposing initiatives like the concessional financing, technology transfer, and food security programs. Additionally, President el-Sisi presented Egypt's plan to establish a global grain hub to strengthen supply chain resilience and enhance food security worldwide. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli has highlighted Korea's role as one of Egypt's key partners in Asia, praising the strong collaboration between the 2 countries through innovative projects supporting Egypt's sustainable development goals. During a meeting with the president of the Korean International Cooperation Agency, Chang Won-sam, Madbouli commended the signing of the 2nd phase of a project aimed at enhancing educational capabilities and connecting universities with industry at Beni Suef Technological University. With a reported value of $8 million, Madbouli emphasized that this phase will focus on integrating industry-specific curricula in fields such as mechatronics, ICT, electric vehicles, and railway technology. Egyptian ambassador to Belgium, Ahmed Abu Zaid, has presented his credentials to King Philippe of Belgium at the Royal Palace in Brussels. During the meeting, Abu Zaid highlighted the 120-year history of diplomatic relations between Egypt and Belgium, praising their growing cooperation in investment, renewable energy, and cultural exchange. He also commended Belgium's support for Arab causes, especially Palestine. King Philippe welcomed Ambassador Abu Zaid and wished him success in his new role. Ambassador Mohammed El-Shenawy has assumed his new role as Egypt's presidential spokesperson, succeeding Ambassador Ahmed Fahmy, who has been appointed Egypt's ambassador to Hungary. El-Shenawy previously served as Minister of Plenipotentiary and Counselor at Egypt's permanent mission to the United Nations in New York and at the Egyptian Embassy in The Hague. He holds a master's degree in international law from the University of London. Environment Minister Yasmin Fouad has stressed the significance of COP29 in shaping collective climate financing goals, beginning with a $100 billion annual baseline. Speaking on the sidelines of the conference in Baku, Azerbaijan, she highlighted the necessity of financing to aid vulnerable nations in climate adaptation and mitigation. The conference, running from November 11th to the 22nd under the theme Investing in a Livable Planet for All, aims to deliver balanced global funding strategies to combat climate change. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli says that President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi's participation in the G20 summit in Brazil for the 4th time in 8 years reflects the extent of Egypt's appreciation and status among international blocs. During a press conference, Madbouli added that the president stressed the necessity of the international community's participation in supporting ceasefires in Gaza and Lebanon. He also referred to the state's contribution to human development, which has received international acclaim. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli has stated that Egypt's economy will grow in four main sectors: agricultural, industry, tourism, communications. During a press conference, Prime Minister Madbouli clarified that the adjustment of targets with the International Monetary Fund will remain in effect until the conclusion of the program. He further explained that the IMF mission is set to complete its review within the next 2 days and assured that the progress process is progressing smoothly. The Ministry of Health and Population has provided treatments at the state's expense to over 3 million cases at a total cost of £19 billion, 289 million and 905,000. That treatments at the state's expense reached 2,120,000 and 470 beneficiaries, and noted that the treatments encompassed various specialties. The Supreme Council for Media Regulation is hosting a seminar on combating misinformation featuring academics, media professionals, and editors-in-chief. The event will launch a new initiative promoting self-regulation in media to curb the spread of rumors. Cairo International Airport is set to manage 78,355 travelers across 553 flights today, as per the daily operational schedule. This includes 38,481 arrivals on 280 flights and 39,874 departures on 273 flights. Tight security measures ensure passenger safety in line with directives from President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. The Cabinet has approved a draft Cabinet resolution to establish a special free zone under the name of LTG service on a plot of land with an area of approximately 22.8 thousand square meters in the 4th Industrial Zone in Sadet City. The $10 million project targets an annual production volume of about 2.85 million pieces of clothing annually and will employ around 750 workers, especially from rural areas. The project marks an important step towards sustainable development goals. Chairman of the Suez Canal Authority, Lieutenant General Osama Rabia, has witnessed the signing ceremony of the cooperation contract between the Suez Canal Authority and the Maersk Training Company at the authority's headquarters in the Ismailia Governorate. The contract stipulates that Maersk Training will run leadership and crisis management training programs for Suez Canal Authority employees, in addition to providing train-the-trainer programs presented by certified experts. The cooperation contract aims to enhance human capabilities and long-term sustainable expertise at the Suez Canal Authority. That brings us to the end of our news bulletin. Here's what we've been covering. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi returns to Egypt after the G20 summit, where he called for an immediate ceasefire in Palestine and Lebanon. Prime Minister Madbouli praises Korea as key partner in Egypt's sustainable development goals. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli announces that the economy will grow in 4 key sectors. That's all for now. Remember to stay updated by following Qnews for the latest developments.